step sliders for the TJ. Pretty straightforward. If you've done one of these before, if you haven't, no big deal. I'll walk you through it. You're gonna wanna take your door off. You are gonna want some masking tape because you'll be taking these rock sliders on and off and you don't want to scratch up your paint. You're gonna need drill bits. You're gonna need a 7/32 Allen head for the outside bolts. You'll need a 9/16 socket for the inside nuts. You'll need a way to kind of mark your hole where you're gonna drill, and you're gonna need some clamps to hold this thing to the body unless you have a friend. I usually do these by myself, so I'll use some clamps and myself. A stool would be handy. A jack maybe would be helpful. So let's get into it. So I have already done some of these steps ahead of time to speed things up for us. And I do have a powder coated version of these. And so I've got some little cardboard deals made up here so we don't scratch our powder coat. This is tough with one person. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know what you call this little tool, but I happen to have one, and it just allows you to drill your pilot holes right on the money. Okay, so any rando sized smaller drill bit would be a good start for your pilot holes because our bolts are 3/8 of an inch. So that's a pretty good size. So we'll want to do potentially a couple different drill bits to get that hole a little bit bigger so your big drill bit doesn't have to work so hard. All right, now that our pilot holes are drilled, we are going to take this thing off and get to the big holes. My final drill bit will be a 13/32. Oh, be careful. On the driver's side of the TJ LJ, the wiring harness for the rear of the Jeep runs right behind here. So just kind of maybe make sure that you don't bury this drill bit as far as it can go. Next, you're going to want to peel off all your masking tape because we're about ready to mount this thing. All right, you're going to want to paint your holes and then you're ready to finish mounting. These are provided with stainless steel hardware. Okay, so once you have these bolts started, I like to get them snug so we can move on to the bottom side. All right, let's move on to the bottom side. Okay, so on the underside of this thing, we provide you with 4, for a TJ, self-threading bolts. These are also 3/8 of an inch. And not to be confused with a self-tapper, you will have to drill a hole, a pilot hole, and this will cut the thread for you. If you don't like that, you could, if you wanted to, you could run a nutsert up in there and maybe get some additional of your stainless steel button heads. That would give it a nice clean look. We just don't do that for I guess reduce complexity purposes for some customers. So you can go either way. I can tell you that we've sold numerous sets of these. People have put them on in that method and have not had any problems. So what I'm gonna come do here is, I said 4, there's 5 holes drilled. One hole is actually right above one of like the relief holes in the torque box to let water out. So we don't want to clog that fella with a bolt. And so we've left that open, and you can figure out, of course, which one doesn't have metal behind it. So I'm gonna get started on this. Moving up to an 11/32 inch drill bit. And then theoretically, we'll be able to buzz these guys right in here. All right, we'll take our 9/16 again. Now I'm only gonna buzz 2 in here for right now, because I actually have to come take this all apart and do some work down here. Uno. Dos. And if you can see this, there's our one hole, and then I have to do some work back here. Okay, once you have everything out of the way, go ahead and put your door back on. Okay, all that's left now, clean up any of your metal shavings, make sure all your bolts are tight, go enjoy these. Hit the trail, hit some rocks, hit some trees, go out to dinner, let the kids get in and out of the Jeep now with a step, and just enjoy them, guys. We appreciate you, we appreciate your business. Hope this install video helps you out. If you'd show us some love, we'd appreciate it. Maybe tag us on Instagram, send me pictures. We'll post them on Instagram, maybe on our website, and yeah, we'll just kind of use that that word of mouth thing to help us out. So thank you so much, guys. We'll see you on the next video. Take care.